It's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Time for us to take a flight away from this place. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday Night Pre-Flight Episode 110. As per the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. Thank you again for joining us once again, ladies and gentlemen, and we have another full show for you. We got a bunch of matches. Our women's are taking center stage again in our main event, and we got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Try to bring you as much as entertainment as possible in the hour to an hour and a half window that the network allows here on the FSCW. But our first match of the night is going to be our return match between Sam Knight and Kirk Ashanti. We saw last week Sam ran a clinic on how to destroy somebody in under 10 to 15 minutes. I don't remember how long the match was, but all we know is at the end of the day, Sam annihilated Kirk. So, the source of our Royal Rumble Fallout matches of the evening, we have two. The second one you're just going to have to wait for, as Sam makes the daunting task of coming down to our ring for his match. So, Ashanti said he was not done with him just yet. And he was going to show Ashanti you might have won the first round, but the second one is going to be mine. So, we're going to have to see what he's going to try and do. Because we already know Sam can beat the bricks off of him. But we're just going to be interested to see if Kirk is able to actually defeat Sam. Because Kirk needs this because he has nothing else going for him right now. So he's going to try and get back in the ring and hop back on the horse and attempt to thwart Sam and get a little bit of revenge after that schooling he took last week. But, yeah, we have a full card for you, ladies and gentlemen, here on this somewhat nice day of May. A little breezy outside, but the fans are still coming in, so can't fault them for that. But we'll see if Kurt's completely damaged and how spent Sam is, because Kurt may have lost that battle last week. However, he got some good stuff in on Sam. So interesting to see what Kirk has up his sleeve for this time. So as we send our cameras back up the entrance ramp for us to have Kirk come down to the ring. But yeah, also tonight, while Kirk is making his way down, we also have a qualifier match. And like I said, our main event is our females taking center stage again. Radiance has opened a door for anybody else to come in and take a shot at her. So we saw Breezeman not happy last week about that, but that is what it is. She has a rematch, and as Radiance said, it's going to be on Radiance's time, not hers. So we'll see who answers the call this week against our Divas champion. But first off, let's get it moving with Kirk and Sam. And here we go. Sam's gonna go right out the gate, right where he left off at. Right hands to Kirk's face and going right back to that face, neck, and head area. Because Sam didn't scramble his brains apparently enough last week as Kirk's gonna counter the headlock of his own. And oh dear God! A freaking shining wizard right out of freaking nowhere. Boot right to the head of Sam. But Sam's angry now, puts him in a headlock, goes up for that neck breaker. Sam's gonna roll Kirk over, and Kirk's gonna right to the eyes into a nice Rana. Kirk gonna immediately go after the arms and the hands of Sam because those are weapons of mass destruction. Kirk's gonna lose that match, and Sam's gonna put him in a headlock and an elbow to his face. And Kirk backing up together, but Sam's gonna duck under right to a teardrop suplex. Sam ducks under, goes around, spins around the headlock of his own. Another elbow to the face of Kirk. Sam goes back to the headlock. And Sam all over Kirk early on, not letting Kirk take advantage of his, take the speed advantage. And Kirk goes for another Rana, but Sam's right there and knocks side swipes, but Kirk's going to counter it to a headlock. And Sam's going to break that up and push him away. They're going to lock up in the corner. Sam's going to go to the waist lock and going to go to that shin breaker, trying to break what's left of the legs of Kirk. Because Sam knows not lightly that Kirk can come out of nowhere and start eating shots with those legs. As Kirk's going to throw Sam into the corner, hit the turnbuckle, back right to the kidneys. Standing salt. Beautifully executed there from Kirk. Flipping senton right on the head of Sam. They're going to lock up again. And Sam's going to win this one with a wrist lock. Going into the hammer lock and just start going after that elbow right to that joint from the elbow and the shoulder. So Sam, another neck breaker. Sam's going for the cattle manipulation. Jesus Christ. But Kirk somehow is going to fight out of it and kick Sam right in the head. Sam is not happy. But Kirk's going to counter, duck under the waist lock. Sam's going to counter it to the wrist lock. And big shoulder block, just telling Kirk to stay down. As Sam goes back to the rings of Saturn, going to try and get a submission victory. But Kirk's going to say no, and another shot right to Sam's head to break it out. Sam's going to run over the running DDT. Sam, elbow, leg drop. Around the chest and Kirk. Sam, beautiful midsection DDT. And Sam's running, he's going up top. Sam, good God, taking to the skies. That's 325 coming down on you. Here's the cover, 1, 2. Oh, Kirk kicks out at 1. And Kirk he's gonna get the road stake. Road stake hits. Kirk's been busted open. Sam's gonna go to the headlock, elbow to the face. Kirk's gonna counter it, go to the headlock of his own. Barry will step up in Saguri. Kirk just teeing off on Sam Knight's head. Good God! Beautiful Apollo lasso. And just turns into a backbreaker. Sam's gonna catch him again with a double arm DDT. Kirk's gonna fight out of it. Kirk, Rana! And Kirk going right to those, his bread and butter, those kick shots, but Sam ain't gonna have nothing of it. Sam gonna pick up in that single arm roll arm drag. Executed. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Kirk kicks out at 1. Kirk goes to the headlock. Kirk, Rana. Now actually put a Frankenstein on him and put Sam into a submission hold with a knee square in the back. Is Sam gonna tap out? This can't be. The light guys are messing up again. And Kirk steals a win! With a submission hold, Kirk must have had that knee right into that spine when he just got hit by the Frankensteiner, and Kirk is going to take the victory!
Here's your winner, the Tarantula.
Kirk surprises everybody, took whatever Sam had him, hit him with the yardstick, but Kirk is able to shake it off and put Sam into a submission hold with that knee right into the spine. So he had that knee must have been deep to get Sam to submit. But Kirk was working on that back the entire match with those Ranas and those Frankensteiners. So, and as those two are leaving, our cameras are heading back to the ring. We have some FSCW stars heading to the ring as Kirk and Sam leave. So let's see what we have to say here. The superstars are ready, and the camera will be on them shortly. Thy is nigh. Welcome the next team. Thou choose to enter this sanctum. We do test we shall from a point of view of serene. You will be victorious or defeated. How you say that is me to know and you to find out. Yes, search your feelings. You know it's to be so. May I? Those find it hard to comprehend. Welcome the next tag team to do battle later this evening. We see you then in this sanctum of the holy wrestling square. So 13 talking like he got stuck in a Star Wars movie or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just his thing. Who knows? But our next match is, let me get my program book, is going to be our qualifier match for the FSCW inaugural tag team, not tag team, inaugural TV title coming into the works. The winners will advance, and later on, after all the qualifiers have been completed, we are going to have a King of the Ring style tournament to crown our new TV title match, or TV title champion. And for those who haven't been paying attention, the TV title will have to be defended every night at the rules of your choosing. However, all the matches have been laid as false count anywhere matches. And that is one of the stipulations that will be present in any of the title matches. False count will be the pinfall, anything and everything will be allowed and decided by the champion, but the ground rule is it will be defended at false count anywhere. Because it's TV title, and it might have 2 or 3 defenses during the nights. We don't know. But should be very interesting. So we have Frankie and versus Adina. Neither one of them. Oh, let's see here. Let's go back to the other notes. Adina was not very productive inside the Royal Rumble this year, and nor was Frankie. We'll check here. Yeah, Frankie, neither one of them did not eliminate anybody in the Royal Rumble. So it's all going to be very interesting with these two now. So we have Frankie versus Adina. So this will be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. It is our first qualifier match of many so far. And so far, we've had many events. So far advanced, we have Marsh that has advanced, Big Tony has advanced, and Jesse has advanced. So let's see what these two bring to the table, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go.
Here we go. And this one's destined to be a shooting.
Adine opens up some right hands, goes to the headlock. And Dean throws Frankie into the corner, takes a low runner off the ring. Frankie gets set up on top, and Dean's going up top, tees off on Frankie. And going looking for a superplex right out the gate in the beginning of the match. Dean goes to the wrist locks, beautiful single leg takedown. And all over Frankie early on. Dean kicks the midsection, goes to the headlock. Dean throws Frankie into the corner, big clothesline. Beautiful standing moonsault. I should say standing Northern Light suplex. And bring to a rolling neck breaker. Very nice little combination there, bouncing off the corner into that rolling neck breaker. Dean's in the dip under, goes to the waist lock. Frankie's going to counter it to the wrist lock. Frankie in a drop toe hold, face buster. Adina. Frankie ducks under again with a waist lock. And beautiful German suplex. And beautiful double drop kick to that knee. And Frankie's going to hit the running neck breaker. Frankie speeding it up a little bit, increasing the tempo. And Frankie's going to go there, beautiful slam there. Nice Samoan drop. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Frankie ducks under. Beautiful neck breaker. Went for a double underhook neck breaker, but... And Dean's going to counter it to the waist lock. And going to hit the Russian leg sweep. Dean goes to the headlock. Dean goes for that pump handle gut buster. And Frankie's going to push Dean away, and big shoulder block makes Adina go all up and over. And Frankie's going to do a pullback, but run right into a leg lariat there from Adina. Adina going after the wrist and hands. Adina going for the body scissors around the neck, and elbow to the face. Frankie's going to go punch to the midsection. Goes for a shoulder block, shove him in the corner, goes for a shoulder thrust. Dean's going to counter to a missile drop kick into a rolling neck breaker. I should say, a mule breaker. And Lopez press, adding more into it. Dean all over Frankie. Dean trying to drag Frankie around because Frankie is the heavier of the two. Dean goes for the cover, 1. Frankie kicks out at 1. Dean comes to the right hand. Dean throws Frankie into the corner. And Dean just hammering Frankie's face into the corner. And Frankie is in La La Land right now as Dean goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Gonna throw Frankie back into the corner. And Dean gonna put Frankie back up top. And Dean, what's he got in mind now? Backside suplex. Dean goes for the cover, 1. Frankie kicks out at 1. Dean throws Frankie back into the corner. And Dean, what's he going for? Split leg moonsault. Here's the cover, 1, 2, 3. Dean moves on in the tournament. Hits the drop the base, not bombs. Moonsault, and Dean moves on. Beautiful athleticism from Adina. Adina joins many others. And as the Deans are walking, we had another promo. And let's see who it is this time. And Dean celebrates his victory and heads to the backstage, and somebody else comes up to the ring. So let's set our cameras to the ring and see who we have this time around. Oh, it's Shane Sharp. When my hand goes up, your mouths go shut. When I arrived this evening, I was told I had a match tonight with one of the people I eliminated at the Rumble tonight. I asked who, and Slane said, you will find out when it's time. That confirms that still I am not respected. So I walked out of his office and came out here. So this is a warning to whoever it is. I'm gonna destroy you like everyone else that's gotten in my way. So wait and see till later. So Shane getting put into a match, and Max pretty much not telling his opponent. So yeah, Shane has demanded respect and just has not gotten it whatsoever. So, and I guess he's just gonna have to just the bile start piling up. But it also confirms that he wasn't in a workshop with the events that transpired 2 weeks ago, when we saw at the end of the match Shane and Grayson sharing up and explained the plan that there was something amiss. So if Max isn't showing him anything, that means he, I would think, is not part of that. But the only one that can answer those questions is Slane. And while we know him, he doesn't like talking unless it's about something else. So we'll just have to wait and see how that folds out. But Shane's got a match this evening with somebody that he eliminated at the Rumble. And it's a short list, even though he did have the record for the number of people he's eliminated. Well, I shouldn't say he had the record, but he tied the record for how many he eliminated. We know that it's not Guardian because, well, tag team match is happening right now, so we can kind of rule him out of that as 13 walks down to the ring.
Of the WWE Tag Team Champions, 13.
So 13. We'll see what happens this week, because last week was another brutal encounter for them. But maybe we should suggest that 13 get some English taking classes, because none of us can understand what the hell he's saying. So we'll have to wait and see that. But here comes his tag team partner coming down in the ring. And apparently they still didn't want to walk out down the ring again. So we don't know. Maybe there's some type of level that we're just not connecting, that they know they're a tag team champions and they should walk down the ring together. Or it could just be we work together, but we're too much of individuals. So, who knows? But we'll just have to figure it out as the Guardian comes down to the ring. So who is going to answer the call? see who answers the open challenge to enter this sanctum that we call the squared circle. What the? Will Whiteside? That can't be right. No. Who the fuck are these guys? No, looks like these guys are just stole everything from Will. But this is MMA. The squad of mixed martial arts fighters that joined us at the Royal Rumble. Not much is known about them, but the larger fella is, let me double check my notes here, is Killer Kenny Myers, and the other guy is Hackman. So, yeah, they're on the and the MMA circuit, and I guess wanted to show and see what kind of talent we have here at FSCW, but here we go. 13 walks right over the right out of a running DDT. 13 goes right to the headlock. Hackman's a tiny fella, but there, and Guardian's gonna come in. 13 gonna throw Hackman there, drop toe hold into an elbow to the back. Right hand. He's gonna get dumped in there, and Guardian's gonna scoop him up with a belly-to-belly suplex. Good God. Tossing over there, so like, it seems that Hackman is gonna be tossed like a rag doll because the size difference between Guardian and him, but Hackman's gonna counter it, and gonna walk right into another belly-to-belly suplex. And that's one guy not to trifle with, and Guardian's going to just axe handle his back. Hackman's going to fight out again. Rolling neck breaker, trying to create a little separation. Hackman's going to bring out the monster there, Killer Kenny Myers. And Killer's going to come in, punch right to the midsection, go to the headlock. Killer throws Guardian into the corner. Not the corner he should do, but Killer going to dump Guardian, gonna give him snake knives in the corner, and get a belly-to-back suplex of his own. And Guardian's gonna counter it with a belly-to-belly suplex. It's gonna be a suplex submission over here. Killer, big back body drop on the Guardian. Killer stomps on him, goes to the headlock, and Guardian's gonna counter with a Manhattan drop. And Guardian gonna duck under. Beautiful takedown. Guardian gonna get thrown in the corner, but Kenny counters it and throws Guardian into the corner. You're gonna hang him up in the Tree of Woe and straight to the Nutter House. Killer just straight punches Guardian in the nuts, and Guardian says enough of that bullshit. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex after that knee to the head. Guardian's gonna bring in 13. 13 gonna go try and work on this giant monster of a man. Killer goes there, elbow to the throat. And body scissors, elbow to the face. Killer all over him, goes right back to that, trying to suffocate his opponent with the size of his calves. All over 13 early on. Kicks to the midsection, goes to the wrist lock, and 13's going to roll through it and go for a double. They both go for a clothesline. They both counter each other. Killer's going to go to the waist lock, standing switch to the headlock, elbow to the face, and we will be right back here, ladies and gentlemen.